the tourism industry, or the travel industry, is likely to shape up post this. We are now joined by Ajay Bakaya, who's the Managing Director of Sarovar Hotels and Director, Liver Hotels India. Thank you so much, Mr. Bakaya, for joining us. Mr. Bakaya, a big sigh of relief coming in for the markets today, and of course for every Indian. I mean, look at the hospitality stocks also. Whether it's IHCL, Indian or ITC hotels, they're all trading upwards of 7-odd%. A big relief coming for the travel and tourism industry as well. From going ahead, we are in the summer vacation where people were planning to book their summer holidays. How do you see the trend picking up now that the clouds of fear have now abated?
Well, there is a sense of relief. There is a sense of optimism. And we certainly hope that all these airports that have been shut down the last week or so will open on the 16th. That is still 4 days from now. But I have just spoken in the last few minutes this morning to our hotels in Srinagar, our hotels in Amritsar, our hotel in Chandigarh, our hotel in Jaisalmer, etc. And the sense is that things will get better. So we have not yet received an uptick in reservations. There have been calls, there have been queries. I sense that if things remain normal and if the airports open up, we would be looking at a healthy weekend towards the end of this week, and hopefully better things to come in the next few days ahead.
All right. Hi, Ajay. Great to be speaking with you, but also give us some sense that with respect to what's been happening for the last 2 weeks, rather, were there any impact on the hotel bookings? Any slight dips that we have already seen? Any cancellations, not for the domestic travel, but also were the foreign travelers were also going ahead and cancelling the same?
The number of foreign travelers this time of the year is low. Sarovar, being a mid-market company, has a smaller percentage of foreign travelers overall. But yes, we saw huge cancellations across Kashmir, across Punjab, across Himachal, and Uttarakhand, and in places like Jaisalmer and other parts of Rajasthan. So yes, cancellations went from let's say a not so bad 10 or 20% to a high of 90%. And it will take us some time to recover from that. I have the sense, all things being good and being safe and smooth and secure, that our bounce back will happen really in the next couple of weeks and more in the month of June. The good part is that we should be able to recover at least half our summer. Not all is lost.
All is lost. Well said, Mr. Bakaya. We might see recovery might take some time, but we will see a recovery coming in soon. But help us understand, Mr. Bakaya, the travel trends. I mean, a one-off incident apart, how have the travel trends been shaping up? Because people are traveling in numbers, and in fact, the way the consumption power of people has gone up, the discretionary spends have gone up as far as travel and tourism industry is concerned. Now, keeping this incident aside, on a year-on-year basis, how have you seen the trends pan out?
Well, if you go back to a day before this incident happened, which is not so long ago in memory, we were cruising at a comfortable 16 to 18% growth year on year. There have been a large number of new hotels that have opened up. The economy was booming, and all pointers were strong. You could, I travel frequently. I haven't seen a single empty seat in an airline in India for many months. But a lot of it changed, and I think for us to get back to where we were, we are at least a month away.
Right, Ajay, that's so good to hear from you that you have come out with a clear picture for our viewers how the impact on the hotel industry has been, how the cancellations have been. But Ajay, on the pricing front, give us some sense that in order to get back your travelers on track, to encourage them to go ahead with the booking, are there any more discounts that you guys are offering at this point in time to get more business out of the people around, because the sentiment is a little hit at this point in time?
Our pricing is very dynamic, and the market controls the price as much as we do. So yes, travelers can look forward to some very healthy, very attractive deals in the next few days.
Ajay, just from the hotelier's point of view, what signals would you watch for before calling it a return to normalcy? Give us some sense there.
Higher occupancy on airline seats. That gives you a sense of what's happening, because even though you may or may not be directly impacted, I flew last week to Chennai and back, and really Chennai has nothing to do with what's happening in the up in the north, but the flights both ways are about 30 to 40% vacant, and I think the sense is that something goes wrong, and people sense something serious going wrong. Senior executives stop traveling. There are edicts issued by lots of corporate companies saying no more travel, put a stop to it, and people tend to play safe going ahead. So I hope all of that is lifted and reversed, and we can get back to normal trends. But an airline occupancy is a strong indicator of our business.
All right, Mr. Bakaya, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us and weighing in on how the travel industry might shape up in days to come. Thank you so much for joining us. And as of now, we can see Indian hotels, ITC hotels, and even Indigo are soaring away in trade, flying high with gains of 8%. But coming to...
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.